if my reputation was be nice to Bubs, he's sensitive, I'd be like, am I? Oh, shit. I didn't want to be the sensitive one. Why do I have to be the sensitive one? All right, we're going to have to chop some of this off because you got a little moldy on one side there. Cucumbers. I love them, and sometimes I hate them. But otherwise, I do love them. I'm just in touch with my feelings. Is that so wrong? Is it so bad to know thyself? Can you fucking imagine? I know myself. Have you ever known yourself? That's like, I get like, that's what it means when they're like, he's sensitive. It's just like, no. Your immediate reaction to when somebody says you're sensitive is to show that you are overly sensitive about the fact that you're overly sensitive. No, I was talking about this earlier. So it's a funny joke because my in-laws got me these. Actually, I know they got me one of them. I can't remember where we got the other one. I think Jess got it for me. But if you were going to ask some people that know me well how to describe my personality, these will be in the kitchen from now on because it's very appropriate. So, if you're ever curious about how people view you, or if perhaps you were wanting to describe your personality traits to a stranger, or have them describe it to you, there you go. There you go. It really is one of the funnier fucking things I've gotten. And I'm like, we just pulled it out of one of our boxes because it's been in storage for years. And I'm like, yo, these are going to hang out in the kitchen. They're going to be back there the whole time. You won't even know it, but they're back there, right? You won't know it, but they're back there. All right. Bacon, shallot, garlic, tomato. We're going to cook that down with meat stock and our collard greens. And we're just going to let those go for a little bit. We made a bunch of meat stock. It needs to get used because, like, remember, guys, just because you put something in the freezer doesn't mean that it stays there forever. It will go bad, even still. Frostbite, all that kind of shit. It happens. It happens. The Saint Bourdain candle. You know what I really want? We've talked about this before. I want a candle like that. I wish that Fourth Wall or something or some company did candles like that made to order. That I didn't have to buy 100 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like buying 100 of those things is just like, look, I would love to be able to sell that money, but I really doubt that I would. Like, because there's always that thing with merch where sometimes people are like, yeah, and then nobody buys it. And you're just like, that goes. You know. People's money situation changes. It's just how it goes. All right. First things first, when you're doing stuff with cucumbers, right? We're going to cut, but then we're also going to purge. We gotta purge it with salt. Already off to a bad start. See, bad start. Right? And then it's, I always feel weird about this. I'm like, do we go all the way down? Is that what it is? I haven't done this too much. If anybody's ever done the accordion stuff, this is new to me. I've tried it before, and I've just been like, I don't know if I care. I don't know if I care. But, yeah, okay. I mean, there it is. There it is. It was all right. Let's try it again. It's a space man. Who knows this song? Oh, also, what was the song that won Eurovision this year? Anybody know? Where are the peeps that pay attention to Eurovision? Which is a lot of people, by the way. If you guys don't know what Eurovision is, massive event. Massive event. It just happened. Uh-oh. Space Man. Jesus. Not my favorite. Wasting time. What's good? How are you? All right. There we go. So we got our accordion cucumbers. I mean, granted, the amount of salt that we're putting in, it's gonna get in there, it's gonna do its thing, and then we're going to hit it with chili crunch and fish sauce and ponzu, and we're gonna just let that do its thing. Oh, okay. I had a random thought. Fancy slinky cuke. Yeah, kinda, in its own sense, right? So here's the thought. Is it offensive? I just don't want it to be like sound offensive. Like it may be just too much of a negative context. But I was thinking about like when we do dishes, right? Like we're doing today, which is we're doing like a Southern style dish, but also it's very like, it's got Filipino and Chinese flavors, so very like, it's all over the place. It's all fucking over the place. And doing this dish in my head, I'm just kind of like, okay, obviously we're doing fusion. Obviously we're doing a fusion dish. Betting had a rough weekend. How you doing? Doing well, man. I appreciate it. I'm sorry you had a rough weekend. I know you've been having a rough couple because with the dog and all that. So I hope it gets better and all that. So sending positive thoughts your way. But I've never cut that, a technique of cut, but never tried it. Yeah, Mark, I had never done a lot with it either, so that's why I'm like, we should just give it a try. It's cucumbers, they're cheap. But I was trying to think of like a show that we could do, like fusion food, right? Like where we're trying a dish that's gonna be fusion. But I want to try and we're doing Hot Bub Summer. So tomorrow is baked and caked. So I'm going to be making slutty brownies for OG Nicole because OG has hit 1,000 gifted subs in this chat, which is fucking insane. So we're going to make slutty brownies, which is basically cookie dough and then a specific kind of cookie that's pre-made, like an Oreo or a Nutter Butter. And then you put brownie topping over that. A brownie batter, and then you bake it off. Or, I'm sorry, we don't call them slutty brownies here. We call them brownies of ill repute. So we're going to be making those tomorrow. And every sub, gifted, prime, regular, doesn't matter if you sub months in advance. We will count all of those subs. But basically, I'm going to do squats, 2 squats for every sub, 1 lunge for every 250 bits, and 1 jumping jack for every $2.50. So that's tomorrow. Just call them whorish brownies. Brownies of ill repute. It's just, it has more of a ring to it. So, Nicole Rowe, you're here. Nicole, what do you think? Do you want just the old school chocolate chip cookie with Oreo cookie or Oreo cookies and Rolos? What did you, we were talking about maybe putting some, what are they called? The stroopwafel. We were talking about stroopwafels maybe in the middle. With brownies and cookies. What do you mean you have a real problem? Like, you've never been able to make a good one? Charlie, we'll fix that tomorrow. Stroopwafels, so you want the normal chocolate chip cookie, stroopwafel in the middle, and then brownie on top of that? Okay. Okay, we can do that. That should be easy enough. Mark, they are. Okay. Like, I will eat a whole sheet of... Charlie, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yes, but when I say that we're making them for Nicole, I'm not lying because I'm going to take that brownie of ill repute, we're going to vacuum seal it, and then we're going to ship it off to Nicole so she can enjoy those. So I'm not making them to make them for me. We are making them for Nicole. Okay? If I had a whole box, it wouldn't last. I mean, it's hard. You really do have to just be like, okay, Mark, I am confined to 1 cup of coffee a day. That is all I'm allowed. Pre-diabetic numbers, you can drink coffee as long as it's not overkill. I say that as I top off my cup, but I don't want to waste this coffee because it's good coffee. And I made some for Jess, but I always have to remember a cup of coffee to Jess is basically like we should have an espresso machine because she doesn't need a lot of coffee. If Jess has coffee after 10 a.m., she's up until like 1. Toll House cookie dough, partially baked, 30 seconds in the microwave, becomes like sludge of the cup. That is a dirty stoner snack. Okay, pancake. First off, I love that for you. Let me just say that right now. Who else has a dirty stoner snack like that? Crumble cookies? Oh my God. Tree farmer. I want to like crumble cookies, but one serving is a quarter of one of those cookies. Just one serving is a quarter of those cookies. And then also the preservatives that they're putting into their dough. It's not good. Oreo whipped cream? Is that like cocoa powder into cream and then you whisk it up? Like you put dark cocoa powder into it? How do you have Oreo whipped cream? Yeah, it's not impressive enough. I had it once at a Chicago. Oh, okay. Oreo pancakes with Oreo whipped cream. That is a dirty stoner snack. That is a dirty stoner snack, like in the best possible way. Crumble cookies aren't supposed to be eaten in force. They're supposed to be divided into 4 servings. Yeah. That's what it is. A crumble cookie is 4 servings. So you got to cut it into fourths. It's terrible. It's terrible. If you got a lot of people, it makes sense. If you got a lot of people, it makes sense. But man, I'm guilty of that, Hayes. I'm guilty of that. S'mores with strawberry fluff instead of regular marshmallows. Wasted time. That is a dirty stoner snack right there. Holy shit. S'more with strawberry fluff instead of regular strawberry marshmallows? The grossest stoner snack I've ever is when a friend mixed hot cocoa mix in with milk. That is not. That sounds like the title of a Ween album. Strawberry fluff is a thing? I guess so. I knew of fluff. I just never knew there was strawberry fluff. Wait, okay, hold up. Are you taking regular fluff and putting like Ness strawberry mix into it? On the West Coast, he had no idea it existed. I didn't know what fluff was until I was like 18, 19 years old. And one of my friends is like, no, originally I'm from Chicago, or I'm from Boston, dude. This is like our thing. And I was like, what? I was like, are you serious? And his dad sent him some, and he invited me over, and he was like, hey, man, you want to smoke? And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, we're hanging out, we're smoking. He goes, all right, you want to know the real reason I invited you over here? And I kind of was like, what the fuck? Like, it wasn't just a smoke? Like, you can just say you want to talk. Like, what the fuck? He's like, my dad sent me the fluff. And I was like, let's go, Fluffernutter. Oh, yeah, Fluffernutter sandwiches. Fucking A. Lee eats a quarter of a cookie. I don't care if it's size of a bus. I'm eating that whole cookie. I mean, at least over the day, like, I would eat one of those whole cookies in a day. I wouldn't just be like, nah, you know? Yeah, Fluffernutter sandwiches, when he made it, he was just like, so I'm going to ask you a question. Do you want it just regular, or do you want it toasted? And I was like, oh, fuck. You what? Toasted? Like Quiznos, toasted? I was like, I will take like a grilled cheese Fluffernutter sandwich. Okay, hold on. Fluffernutter sandwiches. For those of you who don't know what a Fluffernutter is, it's marshmallow fluff with peanut butter. Do you eat your Fluffernutter sandwiches with creamy or crunchy peanut butter? Does it matter? Is it just like, I like creamy peanut butter, I like crunchy peanut butter, so that's what I use? Or is it like, no, with fluff, you gotta have that crunch? I feel like with fluff, you gotta have that crunch. Right? You get that texture, man. Creamy all the way, crunchy all day, every day. Peanut butter on an ice cream sandwich. Yeah, that sounds good. Or just have like peanut butter ice cream sandwich. Just posted a pic of the fluff in the Discord under Food Prawn. Perfect. Wasting time. That's a perfect spot for it. Yeah, guys, if you're part of the Discord, if you ever have like a dish that you're like, yo, I made this, it was amazing, or like, yo, I went to my friend's house or family's house and this was there, or I went to a restaurant and this was great. I don't want people just posting, like, unless it's memes, but post that in the memes series. But if you got some food that you want to show off, go to the Discord, put it in there. Thank you for the social link. Actually, could you do me a favor? Will somebody do, OG, do exclamation point stoner really quick. I just want to check something. I want to make sure that Trigger Fire is backing up and doing its thing now. Someone treated up something like grilled cheese the other day, and I gotta try it. It was great. Hey, we're back. And we're back. Thank you, Hayes. Did you see the salmon I posted the other day? By far the best salmon I've ever cooked. Farmer, I remember seeing a post, but I didn't sit down and look at it. And it's been a while. Honestly, it's been a while since I've looked at all of our stuff. Oh, damn, our rugs are shipped. Just send me a text. Fuck yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, if you are not following already, go check out my Instagram in the social link up there. You click on that. It's got all the different links to all my different socials, right? Instagram, I've been trying to post more reels so that I'm just posting them on Instagram right now so that I can just compile a shit ton, learn from my mistakes, and then post all that stuff on TikTok once a day, for a while, so I can get a better idea for it. But please, if you aren't following that shit, please do so. Sandwich Dude, yeah, I'm just trying to get the flow. I'm trying a bunch of different ideas right now, simply because I'm like, I just want to see if anything's hitting for people, So something that I do want to do, yeah, a local stoner. Oh, fuck yeah! Macro. Oh, dude, Charlie and Mark, owning land, growing bud, stoner meetups. Dude, if people start having stony meetups,